Welcome to Pinoy Guard. Today, we explore a groundbreaking offer that could reshape the future of Philippine air power and beyond. American defense giant Lockheed Martin is not just offering the Philippines its most advanced F-16 Block 70 fighter jets. This offer comes with a powerful vision: the creation of a Philippine Innovation Hub, a center for aerospace workforce development, education, and industry collaboration. But what does this really mean for our nation? Is this just another arms deal, or is this the first major step toward a truly self-reliant Philippine defense industry? Let's dive into the details. Chapter 1: The offer that goes beyond fighters. During a recent visit to Manila, Jess Caloyne, Lockheed Martin's director for business development in its integrated fighter group, revealed something more than hardware. She shared plans for a potential facility modeled after Lockheed's Center for Innovation and Security Solutions in Abu Dhabi, right here in the Philippines. This hub aims to connect Filipino academic institutions, technical training centers, and global aerospace experts, including those from the United States. And it's not just for show. Caloyne mentioned plans for aerospace scholarships, joint R&D programs, and technical training that can build up the country's talent base. All these efforts align with the Philippines' long-term goal of developing a self-reliant defense posture. Chapter 2: Education, Industry, and National Security. Imagine this: young Filipino engineers, trained in cutting-edge aerospace fields, collaborating with American and international experts on real-world projects. This is not just about producing parts or repairing planes. It's about creating an ecosystem of homegrown aerospace innovation and keeping our skies safe while doing it. Caloyne emphasized that Lockheed Martin is still identifying the best location for this hub, stressing it must be valuable for the Filipino people. Should this hub be in Clark, Cebu, Davao? The possibilities are vast, but the message is clear: this is our opportunity to lead. Chapter 3: The F-16 Block 70, the fighter Philippine pilots need. Now let's turn to the aircraft itself. The F-16 Block 70 is no ordinary fighter. It's the most advanced fourth-generation multi-role jet in the world. Equipped with the APG-83 AESA radar, a modern glass cockpit, and a ground collision avoidance system, the Block 70 is designed for survivability, versatility, and precision. It boasts a 12,000-hour service life, ensuring it will serve the Philippine Air Force, PAF, for decades. More importantly, this aircraft would allow the Philippines to integrate seamlessly with existing FA-50s, South Korea's light fighters, which were themselves built based on the F-16 design. This makes training and logistics more efficient and makes the F-16 an obvious next step for the PAF's multi-role fighter acquisition program. Chapter 4: Range for the West Philippine Sea. In Caloyne's words, range is really important for the Philippines. With more than 7,000 islands and increasing maritime threats in the West Philippine Sea, we need fighters that can go the distance. That's where the F-16's conformal fuel tanks come in. These extra fuel tanks allow the aircraft to fly hundreds of nautical miles farther than its rivals, without relying on aerial tankers. That's a game changer for archipelagic defense. From Palawan to the Calayan Island Group, or from northern Luzon to Baton's, The F-16 can project power and respond quickly to threats across our entire territory. Chapter 5. Possible local MRO facilities. Lockheed Martin is also studying options for in-country component repair and possibly advanced MRO, maintenance, repair, and overhaul capability in the Philippines. This isn't just about convenience. It's about economic development and industrial capacity. A local MRO facility would create high-paying technical jobs, develop supply chains, and reduce the long-term cost of maintaining advanced aircraft. Colony emphasized this as a major benefit, not just for the PAF, but for the Filipino economy as a whole. Chapter 6. Deal status and delivery timeline. So, where does the deal stand? In April 2024, the U.S. State Department approved the possible sale of 20 F-16 Block 70 fighters to the Philippines, a deal worth $5.58 billion, or about 319 billion Cuban pesos. Both governments are now ironing out the final details. Colony said there's likely to be significant movement in 2025. If signed soon, deliveries could begin in the late 2020s, depending on production line availability. Currently, there's a backlog of 114 aircraft, with 26 already delivered to other customers. This timeline matches with the long-term modernization goals of the PAF and the Department of National Defense under Horizon 3. Chapter 7. Networking with ASEAN and Global Allies. There are over 3,100 F-16s operating worldwide, including about 500 in the ASEAN region. That includes operators like Singapore, Indonesia, and Thailand, and soon, possibly the Philippines. These F-16 operators participate in joint exercises like COPE, Thunder, and Balikatan, which strengthen not just interoperability, but also deterrence. Colony described the F-16 community as a family of operators that train together and, if necessary, fight together. For the Philippines, joining this network enhances our ability to coordinate regional security, especially as tensions rise in the Indo-Pacific. Chapter 8. Why the F-16 over other options? The Philippine Air Force has been weighing three options. F-16 Block 70 from Lockheed Martin, USA, JS-39 Gripen from Saab, Sweden, KF-21 Borame from Korea Aerospace Industries, South Korea. While each has its strengths, only the F-16 comes with this level of industrial cooperation and long-term partnership. Unlike the Gripen or KF-21, the F-16's integration with FA-50s, its conformal tanks, its global support network, and now, the potential innovation hub, make it a package that goes beyond airframes. It's an investment in Filipino talent, technology, and territorial defense. Chapter 9. Strategic implications. This deal is not just about planes. It's about strategy. With a modern F-16 fleet, the Philippines would finally reclaim its place as a regional air power. Remember, the PAF once operated F-5 Freedom Fighters, but these were retired in 2005. Today, we are rebuilding, and the F-16 is the bridge to a stronger, smarter Air Force. More importantly, with an innovation center, we would also strengthen our defense autonomy, which is critical amid rising tensions in the South China Sea and the Indo-Pacific. This is also a signal to allies and adversaries alike that the Philippines is serious about defending its airspace, its people, and its future. Outro, call to action. Outro, call to action. What do you think, MGA Kababayan? Will the F-16 Block 70 finally give the PAF the capability and flexibility it needs? And how valuable is the promise of a Philippine innovation hub in boosting our local aerospace industry? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest in Philippine defense and security. This is Pinoy Guard, where we defend not only our territory, but our right to a modern, sovereign future. Maraming salamat at Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.